You will be totally advised and favored by me. And because of your inquiries, everything about my glories, which are known as Param Brahma, will be manifested within your heart. Thus you will know everything about me. Purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 15:15, Sarvasya Samriti Shantisto Matasmiti Anatmapamsa. The Supreme Personality of Godhead. Paramatma is situated in everyone's heart, and from him come memories, knowledge, and forgetfulness. The Lord reveals himself in proportion to to one's surrender. Ye kama pachante kamstadeka pachamaham. In responsive cooperation, the Lord reveals himself in proportion to one's surrender. That which is revealed to one who fully surrenders is different from what is revealed to one who surrenders partially. Everyone not only surrenders to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, either directly or indirectly. The condition so surrenders to the laws of nature in material existence, but when one fully surrenders to the laws of material nature, does not act upon him. Such a fully surrendered soul is favored by the Supreme Personality of Godhead directly. One who has fully surrendered to the Lord has no fears of the modes of material nature, for everything is but an expansion of the glories of the Lord's glories. Sarvakal Vidam Brahman. And these glories are gradually revealed and realized. The Lord is the Supreme Purifier. Param Brahma, Param Brahma, Param Param Bhavam. The more one is purified, the more one wants to know about the Supreme, the more the Lord reveals to him. Full knowledge of Brahman, Brahma, and Bhagavan is revealed to the pure devotees. The Lord says in Bhagavad Gita, Desam Vivanakapatam Amakyana Chantama Nasachama Brahma Vasturana Gita Navasvata. Out of compassion for them, I dwelling in their hearts destroy with the shining lamp of knowledge the darkness of born of ignorance. Verse again, Madhyam Mai Manam Shamparam Brahmeti Sakhitam Vidyas Anudevi Dhammi Sampasne Vikitam Vidi. You will be totally advised and favored by me, and because of your inquiries, everything about my glories, which are known as Param Brahma, will be manifested within your heart. Thus you will know everything about me. Om Namah Kimandasyam Chanjana Sakaya Sakshimikapina Kasmai Shri Gurave Namah Chichikanyamana Vishtam Staptam Yena Uttavishtam Kalamya Padatishtam Padantikam Vandeham Shiru Shirudapadakamam Shiru Vaishnavam Shirupam Sagadantam Sagadantam Vidam Tam Sativam Satvaitam Satvaitam Bhajam Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sakalita Shikshakam Vidam Shahe Krishna Guna Sindhu Dinabam Vyarpate Yogresha Yoga Kanta Dana Kanta Namaste Dapta Kamsa Gaura Gila Devi Namaste Vishavana Devi Ganamama Vakatapta Dhavya Shanti Vasan Vivishna Padmapavabhyo Vaishnavyo Namah Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Name Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pratapane Nivishishri Srimavadi Pasachaya Desantara Shila Prabhupada. So, this verse speaks about completely being favored by the Lord. And what is this favor in this verse? That everything known as Param Brahma will be manifested within your heart. Because who is the Param Brahma? It's Krishna. That was conclusion of Arjuna. after hearing each of the children. Param Brahma, Param Dharma, Param Purusham. That, yes, you are the Param Brahma, the highest absolute truth, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Param Brahma, you are the shelter of everyone. Pavitram Paranam Mahan, you are the purest of the pure. But how to understand the Supreme Lord? Lord Brahma is this verse, I don't remember it by heart, but it's a famous verse. Prabhupada quotes it again and again, where Brahma prays the Lord Krishna and said, if one does not have a tinge of your mercy, one cannot understand that. And how to understand Krishna? Krishna explained in Bhagavad Gita. First, he complains that nobody can understand him. 7:13 Bhagavad Gita. He says, yes, I am above the three modes of material nature, goodness, passion and ignorance. And no one knows me in this world. In 10:2 or 10:3 of Bhagavad Gita, he says, yeah, even the great sages and demigods, they don't know me because I'm their origin. But then in the 11th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, there you have the universal form. And after seeing the universal form, which Arjuna did not like, he found it horrible, because why are devotees not attracted to this universal form? You cannot have a relationship with its form. So he asked Krishna, please show me your full-armed form and your two-armed form. It's your two-armed form, which is so sweet, please show me that. And so Krishna showed again, first his full-armed form and then his two-armed form. And then he says to Arjuna, who has become peaceful, that yes, even the demigods cannot see this form, that it's rarely seen, but it's not by austerities, penances, and so on that one can know me. One can know me only as I'm standing before you by pure devotion service, Ananya Bhakti. In the purport of this verse, Srila Prabhupada writes, one cannot even begin to understand the Supreme Personality of Godhead if one does not take shelter of the bona fide spiritual master. So the mercy comes to the bona fide spiritual master. But the Lord reveals himself according to one's surrender. The purpose of Prabhupada writes, full surrender of personal surrender. Krishna reveals him differently. You see, when Krishna enters the wrestling arena in Mathura, and that's a bad day for Kamsa. Everyone sees Krishna differently. Kamsa sees Krishna as death personified. All these associates from Kamsa who are there, they assume, oh, it's really a boy, a young boy. Of course, there are also yogis, they see him as Paramatma, full arms. And there are gyanis also, and they see more of the Brahmana versions. And then you have the Vrajavasis, they see us, each one of us, just a boy from our village. And then Mother Yasona said, it's my son. And the goat is stating, yes, it's our mother. So, different. Krishna reveals him differently. And differently, yeah. But full surrender, partial surrender. What is this surrender to Krishna? Devayasa gunamaya mamamaya dvachya mamivaya prabhachate mayam ekantatite. One can surmount the material energy, come out of the influence of the material energy, if one surrenders to Krishna. That surrender to Krishna means following Krishna's instructions. Mama Mama Bhakta Vajji Mama Muskuri. Sardoin Krishna Mama Kamsamvata. These are his final instructions. So Krishna put the Bhagavad Gita very short in the beginning. All these chapters about Jnana Yoga and about Dhyana Yoga, Stanga Yoga, and all these explanations for Krishna could have straight go to Mamana Bhakta instead of Ram Krishna. Then we would have a short Bhagavad Gita, right? But Krishna is Anuganga. He's full of compassion. He's also concerned with these jnanis, with the jnanis and with the yogis, because Vedanta does tattva does tattvam atvayam pameti paramatmiti bhagavan iti saprate. The learned Vedantists have concluded the absolute truth has three levels. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. And they are all three the absolute truth. But the qualities of the absolute truth are only revealed in the Bhagavan picture. All the qualities. So, Sat Chit Ananda. That's Krishna's position, always transcendental. Sat means Brahman, that we realize we are not his body. Nice. That, but we don't really realize who we are, but we realize what we are not. That's Brahman realization. And Paramatma realization, that is the yogis, yes. They have concluded Paramatma is in control of the material world. Paramatma controls everything. But yeah, you realize that it's good, nice to know that, but what happens then? You stay in the material world, and so the yogis must come to the realization that this Paramatma is an expansion of Vasudeva Krishna. So, therefore, it's so important to understand these different yoga systems in Bhagavad Gita. How they relate to Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Of course, Krishna speaks also about Karma Yoga. Karmani Vadakaste Mafadis Katachana. You do your duty, but you are not entitled to the results. That's Karma Yoga. So, you do your duty and give the results to Krishna. Well, that's good. Karma Yoga means action, right? Action, Karma Yoga. That's and detachment. Action in detachment. Karma Yoga has two qualities. Okay? Action and detachment. But then, by doing that, they become a little bit purified. And they start to question, who am I? A little intelligence comes. Does Krishna's reciprocation? He gives them a little intelligence. Not much, but who am I? So they want to know who they are, and they become jnanis. They start to study. They start to study the Vedanta. Tata Brahma Shishnas. You have got a human form now. You have to inquire. Aham Brahmasmi. I'm a soul. I'm not his body. Janmadhyasya. Everything comes from the absolute truth. Very nice. But then they come to the conclusion by their process of neti. I know this, I know that. They come, and what I'm not, that must be the spiritual, impersonal. So this yoga system called Jnana Yoga, which Krishna describes in Bhagavad Gita, has also two qualities. It is no action anymore. That's finished. But it's attachment and knowledge. Knowledge that I'm not his body. Incomplete knowledge, but these two qualities, this yoga system. But then after practicing that for a few lifetimes, then I come to, well, one wants to know, I want to experience being a spirit soul. How can I experience it? And then they come to Ashtanga Yoga, the next Yam, Niyam, Ashram, Pranayama, Pratyahara, and so on. That finally they come to Samadhi. Maybe it's not easy. In this age, it's not practical. But this Ashtanga Yoga or Jnana Yoga, Jnana means meditation. It's meant to come to the meditation of the Super Soul. And this Jnana Yoga has three qualities. There's certainly no action. It's attachment, knowledge of themselves as a spirit soul and a super soul, knowledge, and meditation, three qualities. Okay? And then they experience, yes, if they are lucky and they are not diverted by mystic powers, then they come to realize the super soul in their heart. But then the ideas, Shirakamadamanti, Javayanti, Krishna Balamanti, Jana Baleshwaraki, Krishna Devaki, Lamachki. So the ideas, when they find the super soul in their heart, that they understand this is an expansion of Krishna. And then they come to bhakti, maybe. But if they come to bhakti has five qualities. And is therefore the complete yoga. Yoga is not complete without these five qualities. It's important, you remember that Paul, someone asks you why is Bhakti supreme, this is one of the arguments. There are much more arguments. 5 qualities is action. Bhakti means action. It's in full knowledge of who we are, who Krishna are, and what our relation is. Complete sambandha knowledge. And the third one is detachment, because one understands everything belongs to Krishna, not to me, and I'm used in Krishna's service. That's the real detachment. It is meditation. We meditate on Krishna. And the 5th quality is unique, and that's devotion. And to go back to the spiritual world, you need devotion. All the other yoga systems will not produce devotion for Krishna. You need devotion to go back to the spiritual world. Otherwise, you remain here, rotting in this cycle of birth and death. So all these other yoga systems are just meant to bring us to that point of Bhakti Yoga. But Krishna wants to reciprocate with all these yogis, whatever level they are, because he's anukampa. He's out of compassion. He said, okay, you don't accept me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you accept me as Brahman, okay, do that, practice that yoga, and you will make a advancement. So this is Krishna's mercy. He reciprocates with all these levels. And because he's Pavitam Param Bhavan, he's the supreme purifier. The more one is purified, the more one wants to know about the Supreme. And the Lord's, and the more we want to know about Krishna, the more Krishna will reveal. So what's the key? It's our desire. Our desire to know about Krishna. If we desire things in this world, Krishna says, okay, good, you like that. We have time, but he wants us, but nothing will work out in this world. Krishna will reciprocate with us and frustrate us to the end. Because of the end is death of the body. It's all for nothing. Building sand castles, as we said yesterday. So, yes, but the Lord said, Nam Prakasha Sarvasya. Yeah, I'm not revealing myself to everyone. So when does the revelation of Krishna start in the heart? That revelation is described in Madhuryakanabini by Srila Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur. It takes place at the level of Shakti. So Srila Vishwanath Bhakti Thakur was an acharya between the 6 Goswamis and now in the middle more or less. And he had understood very deeply the teachings of Rupa Goswami. And he analyzes the process of bhakti from Shraddha to Prema, 9 stages. So it's important that we all understand that bhakti is a process with stages of purification. That is very important. And it's important that we understand that we have to go from one level to another, and we must know how to do that. And the first level is Shraddha. You come in association with devotees. That is very important. I know Guru Maharaj was, the month before he left, he was speaking about the 11th canto, the Bhagavatam. Very nice presentations. And but there you have the Uddhav Gita. This Uddhav Gita is like a second Bhagavad Gita, but it goes much deeper on certain aspects. And there, in chapters 11, 12, Krishna gives a presentation of symptoms of conditioned souls and symptoms of liberated souls, the liberated platforms of platform Dhyyanis and so on. But then, in the next chapter he says, beyond renunciation, you have to go beyond that. And then he speaks about the love of the Vajravasis. And then he points out how to develop that love. And he says it's only by association of my pure devotees. That's where the mercy comes from. The Shraddha association with highly elevated souls. Very important. And if we can get that Shraddha, then yes, then we will understand how to practice devotional service by hearing from it. Bhajana Kriya, we are starting to practice that. This is because the process, it is said the Vedas. What's the purpose of the Vedas? Savas Kaslam, Vedisham, Vishnamata, Shankyanama, Kamsa, Vedasa, Sarvedam, Nika Vedya, Vedanta, Vivacham. I'm to be known by the Vedas, Krishna says. So the prayoja, the goal is develop love for Krishna. But first you must have the sambandha. Develop a relationship with Krishna. That means understanding who Krishna is. If we understand who Krishna is, then we will understand who we are. Otherwise we cannot understand. Because we are part and parcels of Krishna. And then we understand the purpose. We understand the purpose of our life. We are parts and parcels of Krishna. We are meant to serve Krishna in this ecstatic love. And that knowledge is sambandha. And that sambandha you get from the Diksha Guru. Diksha Guru gives also shiksha, but the first thing is he gives this sambandha. He establishes your relationship with Krishna. And then by practicing that's abhidheya, acting as a spirit soul, acting as a servant of Krishna. Lord Chaitanya said, gave the definition of who we are. Gopya Bhakti Kamta Dasana Dasana. We are the servant of the servant of the servant of the lover of the gopis, Krishna. That's what we are. Abhidheya means we learn how to practice devotional service. And then gradually we become purified. We come to anartha nikriti. All the dirt of our heart, the I and mine, will disappear. This I and mine, where does it come from? It's arrogance. I means I'm the enjoyer. And my things, that's for my enjoyment. But everything belongs to Krishna and is for his enjoyment. So that's false ego. That is arrogance. And we must develop the opposite of arrogance, it's humility. Humility, understanding. I'm a servant of Krishna. And I use everything in his service. And then Krishna will purify us. That is his reciprocation. And if we become purified, then we come to Nishta. We understand our position and we stop our identification with the body. Of course, that period of Amartan Vriti, that can take 30, 40, 50 years. No. But if we are determined, that will happen in due course of time. And then after that, then you can do your devotional service with feeling. And Greek Buddhist speaks about that. If you think your birth is very important, that we are Indians, and I'm a Brahmin, and all these Malayalas are from the West. Well, it is that's a problem. Shine my and I aspire, thinking this is mine. Trying to get possessions and wealth. Shutas, and all my academic titles, I become such an important person. And beauty, it's so temporary. Many women try to look nice to others. Man, then it will not happen, that feeling, because these are intoxications. As long as we are under these intoxications, you cannot play feeling, you cannot develop spiritual emotions. Because that's spiritual life is about. Spiritual life means nectar devotion, engaged in bhakti ras. So Prabhupada said there is no word in English to explain that, but he translated as transcendental mellows. Yes, these are the spiritual feelings. And that's the purpose of this bhakti ras, to be engaged in a relationship with Krishna, in one of these devotional mellows. But it will not happen if we have these intoxications. Therefore, we follow how to develop this bhakti ras. Nectar of Devotion said you must follow 5D sadhana bhakti. Spiritual Master said you have to chant 16 rounds. You have to follow the 4 principles, attempt to buy class, Bhagavad Gita class, and do service for Krishna. That's sadhana. I see the brahmacharis every morning checking in for Mahalaya Sasti. Yes. Very good. That is sadhana. One can say, oh, but that is mechanistic. Yes, that may be mechanistic. But if you do it, you will please the spiritual master. And if you please the spiritual master, you will please Krishna, and you will get his mercy. So that's the way to get the mercy. And then after Nishta, Ruchi, you become attracted to Krishna. And that's mentioned here in the purport. The more one is purified, the more one wants to know about Krishna. And the more the Lord reveals himself. In text 8 of Nectarism of Instruction, there's Srila Prabhupada in the purport writes, because this verse is about the recommendation that we should chant 24 hours a day these nectarian names of the Supreme Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. So we should. And in the purpose, Srila Prabhupada said first one must come to accept the holy name. Accept the holy name in your life. And then at a certain moment in the chanting, one will come to Smaranavasta, remembering Krishna while chanting. Krishna will reveal himself. But that will happen when the heart is pure. If the heart is stone-hearted, Lord Chaitanya said, if you chant holy names and you don't feel ecstasy, your heart is stone-hearted, hard-hearted. And it must become soft, very soft. So there are these 5 stages. We chant on our beats, and sometimes we remember Krishna, sometimes not. Right? But then the idea is that the periods that we remember Krishna should become longer, and the periods that we forget Krishna should become shorter. And then gradually, at a certain moment, it becomes continuously. You remember Krishna, and you see Krishna in your heart. That's Asakti. Srila Prabhupada said, transcendental television in the heart. So we have a television set in the heart, but it's broken now. We need to repair it by following the rules of the devotion. So that's what Srila Prabhupada said about that. But then Krishna will reveal him in the heart. At first, he will reveal his form, his qualities, his entourage. So first, this beautiful form appears in your heart. You see the form of Krishna in your heart. That ecstatic, that seeing that form. Of course, that Krishna reveals himself in the heart. That's explained in this verse from Bhakti Yoga Prayach. Forgot the verse, but it's the fourth canto, I think, third canto from Bhakti Yoga. First we can read that. And this verse says that, one chants the holy name, and it goes to the heart, to the ear, to the heart. When the heart is pure, the Lord takes seat in the heart. Of course, it is already in the heart, but it takes seat in the heart in the form that the devotee feels attracted to the Lord. Ishtadeva. So he reveals his form. Then the devotee sees the form of the Lord in the heart. And that's a high reciprocation. Anyway, I will leave it with that. There are a few stages after that, but that's theoretical. Not going into that. So that's Krishna revealing in the heart. Tesham evam kampatam amadhyam champama nasa chama mabhavastritana vipana vashvata. evankampartam, out of compassion. Compassion. Krishna removes our ignorance and then reveals himself. So many things to say about him. I tell a few more things because I think I could speak another hour on that. But in the Krishna book, in 10th canto, I think it's chapter 86, we discussed it in the Bhaktivedanta. So Krishna visits Mithila. He's in Dwarka and he's going to Mithila to visit two devotees, King Baulasva and Shrutadev. King Baulasva is a great king, but he's worshipping the deity every morning, like here, full worship, noontime, evening, that's what he does. And he has vowed, I'm going to worship the deity and not leave. And Shrutadev, he was a poor Brahmin, and he always desired to see the Lord. Good. They were from Mithila, and Krishna went with sages, Narada, Muna, Vyasadeva to Mithila. And he reciprocates very beautifully, because he expanded him too, and all the sages also. So he goes at the same time to Baulasva and to Shrutadev. And when he comes at Shrutadev's house, Shrutadev offers him respect and he starts to dance in a complete ecstasy. And he said, I'm so happy to see you. Since I came to this material world, you have been me in the heart. So Shrutadev saw Krishna always in the heart. And so I see you within, but I see you now also without. Nice to see you after millions of births. So happy to see you. So that was his realization. He saw Krishna in the heart and he saw Krishna external at the same time. Dhruva Maharaj, when he was meditating before Vishnu, Krishna Garbha, he saw the Lord external. Internal in the heart. But then his meditation broke and he saw the same Lord outside. But Shrutadev saw out and inside at the same time. So how Krishna reciprocates is beyond our imagination. So the more we want to know, the more Krishna reveals to us. So, that's the way to getting mercy. And when you get that mercy, you get realization. That's his mercy. A few more things to say. I think time is over. Any questions? Yes.
Your Holiness mentioned that Bhakti Yoga has 5 qualities. I just wanted to clarify once what different yogas has different qualities. Like Karma Yoga has action and detachment.
Action and detachment.
Then Jnana Yoga has detachment and knowledge.
Detachment and partial knowledge.
And then Ashtanga Yoga has detachment, knowledge and meditation.
Detachment, also partial knowledge and meditation.
Yeah. And And then Bhakti Yoga, you mentioned detachment, knowledge, meditation, devotion, and one more thing.
Yeah. Detachment, action. Okay, action. Action. Yeah. Arjuna is to fight for Krishna, with evolution. That is what people have difficulty with to understand. How meditation can be active. But that's Bhakti Yoga. You don't have to go to the Himalayas. We can cook for the deity. Devotees do so many services. Very active. Yeah. Good. Is that clarified? Yeah. Something else? Yes.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, you mentioned that the Diksha Guru establishes our sambandh with Krishna. Then when we take initiation from him, at that time he establishes.
Well, the Diksha Guru explains you who Krishna is, who we are, and what our relationship is, devotional service. So, and then after that, he gives shiksha, how to act in that relationship. So, when you take initiation, that's something else. It's really not much to do with that. But normally we take initiation. The Guru who gives initiation is a Diksha Guru. That's normally the tradition. Because in Vrindavan we have three deities, Madanma, Govinda, and Gopinath. We have Madan Mohan here. Madan Mohan is the one what Krishna who attracts people. And that's the Diksha Guru. He attracts and establishes a relationship. Your relationship with Krishna explains it. That's the function of the Diksha Guru. You can only have one Diksha Guru, but you can have many Shiksha Guru. And the Shiksha Guru is in Vrindavan, represented by Govinda, who engages everyone in service. That's Govinda. That's Shiksha Guru. But that we can have many Shiksha Gurus, but first Shiksha Guru is our spiritual master as a representative of Prabhupada in our movement. It's always a representative of Prabhupada. He explains the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. And by that, he establishes your relationship with Krishna. And then you have Gopinath. Gopinath is a Prayojan deity. His love for God. And that's the goal. He represents the goal. There's much more to say about that, but these are the basic points. Does that help? Understand? Thank you very much. Good. Shantana Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai, Prabhupada ki Jai.
श्री जलनेश भक्त प्रभाव स्वामी महाराज